Hi and welcome back to DownhillVR, and well, first things first, there's been an update. I don't think the video where I noticed it has actually gone out yet, but I think it was the previous it was the previous session that I did in here. I noticed that some of the changes that have been made when in free play, I think it was. Yeah, it was like some of these early ones, Greenway Glide, Slalom Dash. I think I tried Gravity Valley, but I noticed that the performance of the game had dropped quite drastically, at least for my system and for my headset and everything. This was going back 2-3 weeks maybe, I think, and I was playing Cyberpunk 2077 on PlayStation and streaming it, and Kenny has often been dropping in on my streams and everything, so he just happened to drop in on that stream that night and say hello. So I mentioned to him that there was this performance issue. And yeah, pretty much straight away he was like, oh right, okay, I think I know what that's going to be and everything. And so they've dropped a new update, as I say, the 0818, which fixes it. So I'm about to try that out, and I just wanted to come in here and have a play anyway. Hopefully this is going to go well. I've had actually I thought it was going to turn into an epic, and actually it's gone smoothly so far. So last weekend the batteries were running out on my controllers, and of course I did the thing of forgetting to replace the batteries on at the end of my last play session. So I came in here and I was getting loads of complaints from the headset and everything about the batteries, but I thought, I'll do that after the next game or something like that. I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm sure I can manage on the last 20% of the battery or whatever. And then I was starting this up and I was starting recording, and then suddenly I got a notification about batteries, and then I could see, you can see this pointer, I imagine, but I was also seeing the pointers that the Quest software uses, or the Meta software or whatever, for its controllers. So I was getting 2 pointers visible, although only one was being recorded. And then I got I took my headset off to see what was going on, and then I got complaints that I needed to, like the Steam client, VR client had updated, or Steam VR had updated, and then the Oculus / Meta / Quest, whatever, PC software moaned that it needed it, and I was like, oh my god, this is going to be one of those epic weekends where I have to install half a dozen things half a dozen times, reboot my machine half a dozen ways, and I just let it install. I swapped the batteries while it was installing. I run it back up and I'm back in, which makes me really nervous because VR never works that well. It just never does. And yet it's working that well. Anyway, right, let's give this a go. Do we think this is going to work that well as well? Right, let's go back to Greenway Glide. Kenny was I even on the top spot? I can't remember. I think I was on the top spot. Was I on the top spot? I have a feeling I actually had made it up to the top spot, in which case Kenny's popped in and knocked me down. So I need 0.8 of a second out of this. Right, let's give it a go. This is my first bit of VR of the day, my first bit of VR of the weekend. I was going to say it's worryingly dark. There we go. That was interesting. Didn't get the Steam landscape pop-up as that loaded. Where did that water come from? Oh, I just used all my sprint, didn't I? I wasn't even thinking. Okay, immediately the performance does feel better here, I gotta say. I was going to check because I remember I tried turning the graphics down to medium to see if it improved things, which it did a little bit. So I'm going to come back out of here in a moment and just check what graphics settings I have. A cow. I nearly got a cow in the face then. Yeah, this definitely feels smoother. There's a bit of jittery going on there, but it's nowhere near as bad. Ooh, that fence was slow to load in though. So let's This is not going to be a fast run by any stretch. Holy shit, that was like 9 seconds. That was actually 9 seconds slower than my best. Was that 9 seconds slower than my best? Or, yeah, it really was. Damn. How? Right, anyway, I just wanted to, well, I know how because I wasn't really paying attention. Graphics, I'm on medium. Let's go back up to high because I was playing on high. Yeah, I was on high, wasn't on epic. I should play the resolution scale. What is that about actually? Graphics. Resolution scale. If I do, ooh, oh wow, it's, I may have played with this before actually, but everything's gone like really, how would I define it? Kind of blurry. Oh, it's interesting. I don't think I ever played with that before. Anyway, cool. Concentrate, Dave, concentrate. Let's go back to Greenway Glide again. Right, so this is on high. I did put it on high, didn't I? Now I'm doubting myself because I got distracted. Okay, so it just stays black now. We don't get the steam landscape anymore. Right, I need to avoid that water really early on. Get some sprint going. But then I have to go through the grass. Right, hang on to my sprint. Go around that water. Sprint up this hill. Right, how do I feel? It's a little bit choppy. There is definitely moments where it pauses. Yeah, I don't think this is quite back to how it was. Yeah, I'm definitely still getting a lot of stutter actually. On high anyway. It could be that just whatever changes have been made, my machine isn't capable of running on high anymore, which is fair. I mean, my machine is aging a little bit. I'm definitely running slower on this though, which is interesting. Let's have another go. Like, I'm nowhere near my usual times. And the weird thing is on the speed, the image is really unsteady. It's not moving with my head. That's what I'm going to show in the video, but right. Need to start making notes. Sprint, 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 sprint. It's got to be a faster way around here, right? Oh, I've gone completely off piste. Right, let's go for it. I'm going to see how far I can go. Okay, well, let me. Where's the menu? Okay. Oh, there's a. Did I know there was a jump? I'm sure I did. Right, restart. I thought it was. Oh, there we go. Right, did get the loading thing that time. I thought I was finding a really clever, sneaky shortcut. I was going completely the wrong way. No. Okay. I hit the water. I think I have to admit that I haven't memorised this track well enough to know where all the shortcuts are. Like, there's one here, right? Oh! There's got to be a shortcut across there, right? I'm going to keep trying that. Oh, I'm so out of sprint though. I'm so out of sprint, it's so slow. Oh my god, this is going to be a terrible time. I think this is ever so slightly better than the last time. that was actually 8 seconds Oh, just need to, congratulations on your medal. However, to add this to free play competition, a minimum of 3 opponents is needed. How do you get opponents? I don't remember. I don't know. I actually don't know what that means. Oh, do I need to actually add opponents? Like, right, yeah, AI opponents. Is that the thing? Maybe that's what it's on about. So yeah, I think I distracted myself in doing that thing of starting half a dozen sentences and not finishing any of them. Right, go cross country because I'm crazy like that. I'm going to go down this way. No, I did it again. No, did it again. Got confused about where I was. You can go over there. No, because it goes the other way. Right, I'm going to go this way. Oh, cow! There must be an even quicker way, right? I should take a run to just explore and see how off-piste I can get. Yeah, it's definitely better than it was the last time I came in, but it's not ideal. It feels like it's not as good as it was. Opponents need at least 3. That's what I need to do, right? Okay, so free ride. Oh, free ride. I did not notice that before. Nice, no time trial. Right, 3 opponents back. Let's ride as a race. That's what it wants, right? Yeah, I seem to remember I turned these off a while back to see if it did something. I can't remember what it was now. I was trying something out, and I turned the opponents off. Oh, I think I just clipped the edge of the water there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And there. Really low on energy. Oh, I'm getting lots of visual glitches. I don't know if they're just in the headset or they're going to record, but I was getting a lot of glitches. There's like frames that were just completely covered by one object or something like that. So I think I could... what's worth pointing out is I'm nowhere near as... I'm not feeling anywhere near as sort of dizzy or sick or anything like that as I was last time playing that. So it's definitely improved, but it's still not as good as I remember. So that's how you get the medals on these. Is that something that's changed? I can't remember. Right, let's give slalom and dash a go. It's curious how my times are so much slower now on these early ones. Whereas on the speedy ones, I seem to remember my times after the last physics update, my times had improved quite a bit. Right, sneak past these 2. There we go. I need to try the leaning more. For this bit, yay! Try and cut through right on the inside of the turn. That sounds like I know what I'm on about. I'm just trying to find the shortest line through. Let's cut around that water. Yeah, this is definitely stuttery. It's definitely stuttery. It's not as smooth as I remember it, but it's definitely better than the last time I came in here. Oh, I'm struggling. Come on. Definitely getting the odd frame though, where it's sort of like it whites out, but it isn't. It also looks like there's like one object completely filling the frame. Almost like, I don't know, I'm seeing just a cow that isn't anywhere near me right across the frame. You know, that kind of impression. So I won, but I was definitely slower. Okay. Right, I'm going to go back, challenge. Oh, I'm going to have another go on that one. Oh, I'm still way ahead. Wow. Even ahead of Matteo. That's how much of a cycling god I am. I love this one. Took a few goes and probably gonna... Whoa! I'm probably gonna wipe out a couple of times before I get this one going again, because I think it was this bit that... No, there's a jump somewhere where it was hard. This one, yeah, hard to line up for it. There we go. Could have been better. Come on, way! See, these enclosed ones are so much better in terms of performance, presumably because there's fewer assets. Oh, I can't actually read that because of the light. I need to make a mental note. I feel in this one, Spelunky, isn't it? We need to turn the light off when you're looking at the leaderboard kind of thing. So what did I do? I was a second slower. Let's try again. I can do better. I can do better. I need some way of... I realise that, you know, this is just my usual kind of gameplay video thing and everything. But because I've been talking to Kenny a fair bit about this game, I've kind of fallen into, you know, whoa, an official testing mode as well. Yeah, because anyway, it's like as a software dev, you know, feedback's useful and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of put myself in an official self-appointed tester mode. I kind of feel like I should make notes. That felt fast. Oh, I was still a second slower. Bugger. And I was like 0.4 of it, well, not like, I gotta stop saying like, I was 0.4 of a second slower than that. What's my best on this? What's my best on this? Best is 41. Oh, so I have made gold on this. Okay, cool. Right, I actually wanted to try out, what did I want to try out? Speedy. I want to try Speedy. So I think I've got... That's new. That's new. Did I not read the... were there patch notes? There weren't patch notes. Okay, there weren't patch notes, and I don't think I fully read the release announcement. Oh my god, there's a new track. Yes, I haven't done this one. Right, 59.6 seconds to beat, basically. Oh, we'll say 59.5. Oh my god. How did I not notice there was a new track? Wow. Okay, this one looks terrifying. I'm going to sit a little bit lower in my seat, plant my feet a bit firmer. There we go. Lots of leaning, lots of leaning. Oh, this is getting tight. This is getting tight. Yeah, oh my god, I actually felt a little bit dizzy there. That's awesome. Oh, sneaky. Oh, lots of obstacles as well. Alright, this one's fantastic. I mean, all these speedy ones are great anyway, but damn, this is fun. Lean, 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 lean. Big jump. Barrels. I think I'm doing okay considering I don't actually know where this track's going yet. Holy crap, that was a big jump. I can't remember. Oh, you can view the leaderboard. Is that new? I don't remember that being there before. I need 0.3, I need 0.4 of a second off that. So I can take Kenny out. Right. Okay. Going for a few runs on this one. Kenny's ahead of me. This cannot stand. This must not be allowed. Right. Coming off that corkscrew is somewhere where I think I can improve. Oh, I think I just clipped one of those barriers. But yeah, I feel like coming off the corkscrew is a little untidy. I'm probably losing a bit of speed. Coming around there, I think I need to work on. Don't hit the barrels. Okay. Right, big jump. Don't screw it up. Could have landed better. My goal now is to actually make it over. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. What did I get? What did I get? I forgot. I didn't look. I went straight in here. So I didn't actually see if it improved or not. Literally, the text was in front of me and I paid no attention to it. I need to get off this corkscrew better. Okay, that felt better. That felt better. I'm also not paying... Oh, right. Coming off there could be done better as well, I think. I'm also not paying attention to how much sprint I've got. Right, getting around that corner needs tidying up. That was a dodgy landing. I feel like I can... that corner back there, I can earn a bit of time on. Also, a goal I've got now is to finish by actually going over the top of this finishing gate. Like, can I make that jump? Ooh, I knocked 0.5 of a second off my best. Is that going to be enough? I still haven't got gold though. I'm 0.3 off gold. Okay, leaderboard. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Beat Kenny and still not even gold. Ah, that's satisfying. Okay, I can finish this session happy that I dethroned Kenny from another one of his maps. Maps? Do we call them maps or tracks? This is just ridiculous fun. This is just ridiculous fun. Oh my god! I think I've kind of spoken about it before, but suddenly I realised that I need this game to have a track designer for the players, because like, oh, shh, oh, ouch. that looked painful. I really want to design some tracks now, like just utterly ridiculous ones. I really hope the long-term plan is that a track designer is part of this. That would make for a fantastic Steam workshop, wouldn't it? Oh, I think I'll just clip that. I'm just trying to find a different line through here. Just to see if it... Ah, no, yeah. Is that the corner that I said that I need to work on? Because I very, very definitely need to work on it. I think the fact that I've come off a couple of times now does suggest that maybe I'm a little bit faster at that point, or it could just be that I've positioned myself badly coming off it. Right, lean, 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 lean. Oh, that was... clip the edge there. Just trying ever so slightly different lines. Oh, caught the edge there. So this corner I'm struggling with. I'm not getting around it as well as I'd like. Nearly hit that barrel. It's such a sharp corner, that one, that I'm not even managing to lean into it very well. I've left myself with very little sprint. Yeah, slower again. I mean, I can rest happy and content that I've taken the top slot on this one. It's easily done when currently there's only like half a dozen people really messing with it. This game definitely needs more players. I don't know why there aren't more players, because it's such a satisfying VR experience. This is certainly well, so let's carry on around there. Right, this corner, there we go. That was better. Okay, I think it's all about positioning there. Right, really lean in and really turn. There we go. That wasn't great. There's really challenging corners on this. Oh, I'm so out of sprint. Let's save it for this bit. Oh, that jump is just terrifying and so satisfying. Can't get gold on this. I'm still 0.7 of a second off gold. On the other hand, obviously no one's achieved gold yet, so I don't have to feel too bad. I do wonder how the trophy times are calculated for these. Like, has somebody actually managed to run them in that time? So it's known that it's possible, or is it just a calculation that's done on some ideal line and speed that maybe actually isn't possible for a near human to do? Right, can we get around here? I need to find a faster way around there. I feel like I'm losing. I feel like yeah. I feel like that's one of the corners, or probably the corner, where I can make the time that's needed. Oh, I'm straying off to the side a little bit too much there. And again, a bit too much to the left. That was a scrappy landing. Oh, there we go. There's the gold. There's the gold. There's the gold. Okay. Well, that proves that it is definitely doable. My question does still remain, like, how are those times calculated? But that shows that, yeah, if I can do it, people can do it. That's satisfying. That's satisfying. I'm over a second ahead of Kenny now. I'm happy with that. Sorry, Kenny. Right. That's a great one. I'm really loving that one. Sweeping coaster. Yeah. Let's just. Oh. Doesn't. Yeah, I have to select them, don't I, to see where I am. Okay, I'm in second place on that one. Third place on Tunnel Express. Should we give that a go? I think I'm going to call this a short session anyway. It's actually been a really tough week this week. I was really struggling just to get work done and everything this week. Been struggling with what should be a fairly straightforward bit of code, and what should have been maybe a day's work. It took 4 days and I still wasn't quite there. And by the 4th day, I realised that I pretty much seem to have come down with a painless migraine. Like all the symptoms that you tend to be associated with a migraine, minus the actual pain part. You know, like I didn't even know this was a thing until someone pointed it out to me a few years back, and so that seemed to be the case. And so, like, yeah, I felt so not well on Thursday. Pretty much crashed Thursday night, so I was feeling better yesterday, Saturday today as I record this. And where this is going is I really wasn't up to doing any VR yesterday. I felt better, but I really didn't need to be putting a VR headset on my head. I'm feeling even better today. I swear, the last week, as I think and look at things now, feels like weirdly foggy, like it was not a thing I was there for, if that makes sense. So there's definitely something going on, you know, sort of like brain-wise. Okay. So I'm being a little bit cautious with VR this weekend is what I'm saying. But so far it's feeling okay. Also again, this map, all of these maps are performing so much better, so much smoother than those early ones with all the assets, you know, or more assets I should say. This doesn't feel fast. Tidy landing there though. What's that? That is still half a second over my personal best. I don't think I'm going to take first place on that. What was that one? Tunnel Express. Ripple Dash. Oh, I'm way down on that one as well, aren't I? I need to start keeping a record of where I was each time. I can go back and look at the videos, obviously, but I felt I was sort of in second place, maybe, on Ripple Dash. Let's give it a go, because I do like this one. Then I think I'm going to call it an end to this session. This is the very first thing I've played today. But the other thing I'm definitely struggling with at the moment is I keep getting quite dehydrated. Wait, ooh, haha, sucks to be you. And already I can feel my mouth and throat drying up as I'm talking lots. So I need to stop and have a little break, maybe a little snack, just keep my energy levels up, have a drink. I found this last night. I was playing, I'm nearly a week now into streaming. I didn't intend to do it every night, but having finished Cyberpunk 2077 on that PS5, as in finished the story, not 100%ed it or anything like that. Oh, can I do this? Oh, that was actually quite slow. And then having watched the Death Stranding 2 trailer like a week ago or whatever, I'm re-infused in my love for Death Stranding, which I've said plenty of times on all kinds of recordings, is kind of my favourite game ever. It's definitely top 5. It definitely is a game that I'm obsessed with. Yeah, it's one of those games where I've played the story, I've played as many hours again since, like had 106 hours on the PS4 version. I probably did a dozen hours or so on the PC version in the director's cut, but there was reasons why I had to stop playing that because it just the controller kept cutting out when I was sat on the sofa because my PC's just far enough away and blah 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 and all that kind of stuff. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, in terms of how much I love the game. So yeah, I'm now probably another dozen hours in, so I must be kicking around 130 hours in that game now, which if I look at my Steam games and everything is probably the most I've played any game ever now. And on top of that, I've got all the music, I listen to the music, I've actually bought a couple of so the actual soundtrack and the songs from the game I actually bought on CD. I actually own physical media. I own the book, The Art of Death Stranding, and I've read that through a couple of times, that kind of stuff. There aren't really many games where I'm just going to keep going while I'm talking, see if I can improve. That was 2 seconds. There aren't really any games where I've had that kind of obsession. So, I'm playing it through on the PS5 now. There's a reason why I was mentioning this. Oh, that's right, yes. I completely got myself off track there. So it was... Oh, so that one keeps just hitting there. The ghost thing is like just stuck now. So I was streaming last night and... Oh, I rode the rail, but it didn't work out well for me. Really didn't work out well for me. I rode the rail though, that was actually cool. Oh, I need to try and do that some more now. So yeah, I was streaming last night and I was about 2 hours into playing last night's session of Death Stranding, and I had to stop mainly because I was just getting incredibly thirsty. I could have just gone to the... they made it past that time. Interesting. I could have just wandered to the fridge and got another can of iron brew and everything, but I could also tell that I was tiring and that kind of thing. So it wasn't quite right yesterday, so it was sensible of me not to do any VR yesterday. I did go out for a run, which I feel actually helped. So I did a 5k run and then followed it up with a 2k walk, so it was like an hour of exercise in total. Whoa, what? What just happened? I have no idea what happened there. Suddenly I just leapt up in the air and then fell off my bike. I need to stop now just because I realise I'm just talking about how I was a bit iffy this week. And I seem to have my head back now. Let's see if I can finish off with a decent run. But yes, by the time this goes out, which is probably going to be 3 weeks from the date of recording, not sure what the date is at the moment. It's like the 11th of January or something like that, I can't remember. February, I should say, not January, February. I will probably still be, well, I will definitely still be playing Death Stranding and streaming it. Probably not every night. So far I've been doing it every night. That wasn't my intention, but I'm just subtly obsessed with it. So, I never do this. Never once, ever, in any of, like, I've got over, 1,200 videos on my channel now. I've never done this, ever. But if you do fancy dropping in and saying hi while I'm streaming Death Stranding or something like that, do the thing where you hit the thing and the thing will ding the thing, and then because like it's always cool to meet people. I definitely, like I've had Kenny dropping in really quite often. Who's the other chap? Frontier, I believe it is. They're not someone who plays this, but they should. It's good. Has been dropping in fairly regularly, and there's another person whose name I'm ashamed to say I can't recall off the top of my head now. I'm terrible at remembering things. I'm old. What do you expect? And yeah, it was nice while I was playing Cyberpunk 2077, and it's really nice while I'm playing Death Stranding, because Death Stranding generally is a slower paced game, and I really love it for that. And so it's actually nice doing some of the delivery missions while just like nattering to folk. So yeah, if you happen to be watching this and you kind of think it would be fun to come in and just have a natter with me while I'm playing Death Stranding live, kind of thing, do the thing that I'm not going to say to do, but feel free to do it. I'm never going to do that again. I've always promised myself I'm never going to do that, like and subscribe and blah 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 and all that kind of stuff, because like everyone does it, and also no one's that stupid that they need reminding of that, quite frankly. Like, I trust the people who watch my stuff to be smart enough to know that if they want to, they can, and they don't need reminding. Anyway, right, I'm going to stop waffling. So, conclusion. The earlier really busy environments, tracks is the word I was looking for, but the earlier busy tracks, in terms of all the foliage and all that kind of stuff and everything, they're improved, but I feel they're still degraded from when I first played them, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, in so much as it could just be I need to accept that my machine is not capable of running it on high, and maybe not that high, that's anti-aliasing, and maybe I should be running on medium, given given the equipment and everything that's in my machine. So it could just be that. Maybe I need to even be running on low. Who knows? But on the routes that are less busy, the challenges, I needed to be looking at challenges, didn't I? I imagine most of the challenges actually are going to be pretty good, because a lot of the challenges it's stuff that you're on in fairly austere environments. Still only silver on that. I need to come back in and see if I can. Oh wow, I'm so far down on that one. Oh goodness me. I need to, I'm going to save that for another session, but I think I need to practice that one. Okay, reminder to self, the next time I come into here, and I inevitably tend to have a quick look at the end of the previous video just to remind myself if there was anything I was going to try and do. So reminder to next session me, see if you can improve your ranking on jump and turn. Need to do that. At least I'm ahead of Kenny though, so that's okay. Oh my god, Kenny's not even in the top 10. The shame. Excuse me, I can tell my throat's getting dry. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so embarrassing, Kenny. Really, dude. Like, come on. Yes, gonna do that. So yeah, these challenges where there's a lot less going on around you, they're butter smooth. They are just incredibly smooth. Be interesting to see this one actually. Well, actually all the intermediate ones, I think. Oh no, not all of. Oh yeah, that's in. Oh, because what I was going to say is it's in this stadium thing. Okay, yeah, the first 1, 2, 3. Hang on, ramp jump. Yeah, the first 3 are in that stadium, so it'll be interesting to see what they're like. Jump gate journey. Have I done that one? Yes, I have. Okay. And that's a respectable second place as well. Right, okay, that's me done. So, yeah, long story short, performance on the early tracks has definitely improved, but it feels like it's actually degraded from when I first played them. Other than that, pretty good. And what was the other thing? That new track is fantastic and actually really addictive. More of that, please. Goodness me, that was so much fun. I'm loving the speedy ones. Really loving the speedy ones. And also Spelunky one. Where is it? Where is it? Is that Speedy? Was it in Speedy? No, it's not in Speedy, is it? Where is it? I've lost it. Oh, crumbs. Is it in free play? I'm completely... No, I've forgotten where it is. Oh, that's really embarrassing. Is it in the challenges? Speedy... No. How have I lost it? Is it in Pro? No, I can't remember. I've literally lost. Okay, we're sticking with this now because this is embarrassing. Oh, it is. There we go. It's in the Pros. Okay, so Spelunkers split. I feel the the head torch should be. Actually, there's a couple of night ones, isn't there, where it's a little bit tricky to read the board at the end, just because you've got the headlights still on. Literally the head torch, not headlight as in light on the front of your bike. And it makes it a little bit tricky to read the text in front of you. So I should probably note that, shouldn't I? Right, I'm going. There's probably as much talk as there is gameplay in this session, so I'm going to move on. So from this, and I'm going to say again, just before I go, if you're watching this, if you have a PCVR setup, go get this. Like, I'm not saying this just because I, kind of chat to the dev and stuff like that, and they are, great folk anyway. They're definitely carrying on working on this. They definitely care about this. They've been probably the most responsive and nicest devs I've ever run into while I've been recording VR stuff and everything. That definitely is part of it. That definitely helps. But I'm not saying it because I have a conversation going on with them. I'm saying this because, this is just a great game and it's going to get even better and better. I am absolutely convinced of this. So if you are watching this and you don't own it and you have a PC VR setup, treat yourself, because even this early on, it's just such a great VR experience. Get yourself a chair, get yourself plonked in your chair, and get ready for the wildest VR ride you're going to have for not a lot of money. Trust me, it's just so much fun. Anyway, from this dip into Downhill VR, which is starting to sound like a commercial, but it really isn't. It's just I thoroughly recommend it. I just always so excited to play this. So trust me on this. You really need to play it. But from this dip into Downhill VR, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.